around the 700s. I don't know what is going on this evening, and I have no messages. It's just, let's see, is that giving me messages now? It's just not wanting to play ball this evening. Am I sure it's not the 1st? No, it's not the 1st of April, because on the 1st of April, yes, get Roy to help me. Roy doesn't have anything to do with the show any longer, David, so I can't get Roy to help me. I'm sitting here on my own. What do you mean, unfortunately? Yes, Nigel. I'm finally here. So I had a starting track. It was San Lorenzo by Lisburn Young Defenders, so I don't know whether there's a problem with the track or whether there was a problem with what's going on all here. But I'm not even going to risk going back to the opening music, just in case. Okay, so we're here. Good evening. How are you all keeping? I hope you are keeping well. I'm just keeping a wee eye on my... I have a screen up here, you see, as well. So I'm just keeping a wee eye on my speed. Just to make sure everything's going okay. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know whether it's the software did an update. It's a C border. You're right, Gary. That's exactly what it is. It's NA protocols to blame. David Bridges says I should stick to the iron. David, where is Lorraine? Get her to give you a good clash. Put them off the road parching. Patricia can't see anything. Can you not even see me, Trish? No? I don't know what is going on. We will go as far as we can, and hopefully, she said, I don't know how this is going to go, but we'll play it by ear. I did a wee software update just when I switched it on to go live. I don't know whether that's got a bug in it or what the crack is or what it's changed, or I didn't read the update, to be quite honest. I just switched it on and let it go. So you can hear me, you can see me. Let's see if we can get any music. Now, oh, I haven't even got my list up yet. Let me get my list. So this evening, we are going to start with a recent parade. It's not an English band, but as we always did previously, we try to start off with the most recent bands first. Good evening, Gordon from Crummock. You've missed all the excitement. We're 40 minutes late. She said, well done getting her name right. I know, I purposely did it because I'm wanting her to clash you, Davy. That's why. Lorraine, please clash him. Right, we're going to start off this evening. There was a parade, I'm not sure when, last night. Yes, I think it was last night, for the Three Scottish Soldiers Memorial Parade up there in Belfast. Lisa has been a lifesaver today. Work has been hectic all week. I haven't had, as they say, I haven't had a chance to have a drink at the station. Well, they maybe say something other than a drink, but we'll not go there. I haven't had time to bless myself. Isn't that what they say? Oh goodness. So we are going to try and start off with a clip from Clockfern Young Conquerors. This is them on Thursday evening at the Three Scottish Soldiers Memorial Parade. If you are there, keep your fingers crossed that things go okay from now on.
sounds like that was a very blowy evening. Mo, you're not late because we've literally only just started. That's the first tune. We've had technical issues. I don't know why. I don't know why. Billy and Irene Sheen are watching from Airdrie. Lovely to have you. Keep everything crossed, folks. It's going. How long it remains like I do not know at all. So we started off there this evening with a clip from Clough-Fern. That was them at the Three Scottish Soldiers Memorial Parade there on Thursday night, and it's great the way that everyone takes the time to keep the memory of those young guys alive. Now, tonight is English night, and I have to say I had to get that sound sorted. It's 2022. What is going on now? Eddie, what's wrong? 2022, get that sound sorted. What's wrong with the sound? Is the sound not okay? Is the sound wrong now? Am I too faint? Am I too loud? Eddie, you're panicking me. What is going on here? So this week is English week, and I had a nice big long list of bands from England, but getting clips from them proved slightly different. So Lisa was a massive help to me. It's echoey. Oh goodness. Oh dear. I'm seriously considering giving up this evening. I really, really am. It's not fair. It's just not fair at all. Sounds as if something is on in the background. It's a bit fuzzy. I can hear you fine enough. So it's so bad that it probably sounds muffled. If I bring the mic any closer, is that any better? Sounds as if I'm in a tin bucket. Doesn't sound like a boiling kettle. Sound just fine with Harry. Would you make up your mind? Am I sounding bad or sounding good? Sound is fine. There's a hissing noise. Keep her let your dear grand. Thank you, Paul. Is today Friday the 13th or something? Is that? Let me see if we can get a different microphone in here. See if it's any better.
No. Let's unplug this one. Can you hear me now? Sound like an old record. Drew would probably say that I do go on like an old record. Is that any better? Better? Better. Good girl. That's perfect now. Good. Right, there's another mic thrown out the window. Can't keep you lot happy at all. Right. Good. It's only 8:45. We'll get there eventually. Thank you, everyone. 100 times better. Good. Glad to hear it. So, as I was saying, we are trying an English night tonight. It was quite difficult to find clips, I have to be honest. But Lisa pulled a few out of the bag. And then we supplemented it with a few because we thought to ourselves, well, if we can't fill it all with English bands, we'll add in a few of the military bands as well. So we're going to start off the first one. We're going to throw in a military band, get the brass, get my temperature down a little bit and get my blood pressure down a little bit. This is the British Amish Band playing at Colchester Castle. Can anyone name this march? There was a clue in the introduction. It was the British Army's band at Colchester Castle, and the tune was actually called Colchester Castle March, which is a new one to me. I've never heard that one before, but sounded really, really nice. I've never heard another band playing it either, so if anybody wants to be the first band to play that on the road, feel free. Just give me credit, just put it on the bass drum. Now, let's get into the proper English bands. This band are newly formed in the past year. Oh, are they? There you go. Good picking, Lisa. British Army band. So I suppose is that maybe a combination of a few other regimental bands, the way they do. The other thing I noticed, they all had earplugs in. Did you notice that? Which I've never seen before, though I'm seeing it more and more actually in clips. And I'm wondering why. It must be really hard to play in a band ensemble, because you're obviously listening to everybody else, but with ear defenders in, earplugs in. Very, very weird. But so that'll be what all the flute bands are going to be starting now, because obviously the bass drums are loud. So you'll all be going out with earplugs in next year. Or this year. Now, let's get to English band proper. Awful lot of accordion and concertina bands. Just check everything's running smoothly up here. Awful lot of accordion and concertina. I couldn't say that bands today. So when I was looking for a few clips earlier on, I end up getting badly distracted by YouTube clips of people playing concertinas and doing various different things. The sailor's hornpipe and things like that there on them. Very, very interesting instrument. I'm definitely going to have to get myself one of those. But this band in particular is the Rose of England Accordion Band. I promise it's not all accordion bands tonight. We have gone out of our way to get as many flute bands in there as well as we can. This is them playing at an English 12th parade, I think it's in Scarborough, in 2015. It's the Rose of England Accordion Band. Obviously waiting there. Who was it told me? I've lost my text there. Leslie told us that is the Pall Mall in Liverpool, and that was the Rose of England. Now Edward is telling us that they're no longer on the road, that they'd folded. and that they're going to try and start a flute band. That's such a pity. The other thing I noticed about all the English accordion bands, they're all Blood and Thunder accordion style, which is, I have to say, and I don't have any, I don't mean any offence towards them, because as far as I'm concerned, if you're a loyalist band and out at all, that's the important thing. But it wouldn't be my favourite genre of accordion band, I have to say. I might as well declare that up front. Now, Lisa's next clip, she found a clip for us of the British Ulster Alliance band. I'm sure most of you have heard of them, and this is their first ever parade, so it's a really, really old clip. So let's have a little look at them on their very, very first event. Thank you for that bit of information, Lisa. She says it was a clip she recorded at the Thomas MacDonald Memorial Parade in 2006. Hard to believe 2006 is 16 years ago. Isn't that scary? I don't know about you guys, but it definitely scares me. Now, moving on, we are going to move this time to another. They're all English bands, but this is a Corby band, Corby Purple Star. Now, there seems to be two bands from Corby, Corby Purple Star, Corby Loyalists. I have the sneaking suspicion that one of them is perhaps folded, but I don't know which one it is. So I don't want to hazard a guess and maybe put the wrong one off the road. So this one is Corby Purple Star. This is them playing in 2014 at the Ex-Servicemen's Club, and they're playing Children's Love. Don't know what happened there. Was that the end of the clip, Lisa? Did it not finish the clip? It doesn't seem to have done. It caught me as a surprise because I was sitting listening to it, and then the next thing it just stopped. John, it wasn't you. You aren't late. It wasn't you at all. It was technical issues on my end. I can't actually tell you what because I don't know. But it took us a while to get here. It definitely did. So Eddie confirms that Purple Star is folded. So that band we were just partially watching there is the one that has folded. Now, let's move on. Highfield Loyalists is another one of the bands that I'm familiar with. I picked that clip. Did I? So I did. I didn't watch it all the way through. Highfield Loyalists is one of the bands that I am also familiar with from Liverpool. And this is them playing at the South Belfast Memorial Parade in 2018. Does seem mostly to be Liverpool-based bands, which I was, well, not surprised at because I kind of knew that. We did have difficulty trying to find some non-Liverpool bands, but we do have a few in there. Where's all our pipe fans? Is Amanda on? Because I know she's our biggest pipe fan of the whole lot. But we've thrown in a little clip here of the RAF pipe band. This is them playing at the Edinburgh Armed Forces Day. So it's a band of the RAF pipes. So while Joy and I were admiring the tartan, and quite a few of you did, Eddie was admiring the drum major's fabulous moustache. Oh, brilliant. Lovely, lovely tartan. I think we've seen them before. I have this odd feeling we have played a clip of them possibly in Edinburgh coming down the Royal Mile before, but they are maybe not. I know we've definitely played a clip from them before. I'm not 100% certain from where, but they were very, very good, very tuneful indeed, and beautiful, beautiful tartan. If I was going to wear a tartan, that's the one I would wear. Now, excuse me, as I mentioned earlier on, England Liverpool, it seems to be, has a lot of accordion bands. Here's one more of them. This is Johnson's True Blue Accordion, and they're playing at the English 12th in 2015. As Carl says, the lady in the cymbals was really enjoying herself. She was giving it Dixie. Well, sure, if you're going to play them, you might as well enjoy playing them. Apologies at the beginning, I pressed the wrong button and pressed the band before once again. Lady on the cymbals is actually an accordion player, Edward. Funny, I thought that. And yes, Rebecca saw the little guy in behind the drummers on the drum. And whistle. Accordion bands stopping on a whistle. It's just so strange to me. But having said that, they are there, they are celebrating our culture, and that is all that you can ask, and we are only too glad that they are still keeping the orange music alive in Liverpool. Now, one of the other flute bands that I would be familiar of, and quite a lot, what I've noticed quite a lot with these clips, is that although they're of English bands, they're actually here in Northern Ireland. And that's probably because there's not really that many people taking photo. I mean, one of those last clips was from Relentless over in Southport, or one of the earlier clips, and it's, you know, there doesn't seem to be that many people taking videos, etc., of them, so that's maybe why clips of them are so hard to find. But a lot of the clips that we have on this evening of the English bands are from when they're over here. So this is Everton Road Protestant Boys playing at the Brian Robinson Parade in 2019. So that was Everton Road Protestant Boys there at the Brian Robinson Parade. Also at, I believe, the same parade, yes, exactly the same year, 2019, were Young Carsons Volunteers. This is a small clip of them, and again at the Brian Robinson Parade. Obviously that wasn't. What have I done with a clip of YCV? Let me see. I think this is possibly them. No, let me just check. Evening, William. How are you keeping? Things are just going all over the place for me this evening. It's just chaotic. So let's have a little look. This is hopefully now the clip of YCV. YCV there. Playing very well, as some of you said. Edward tells me that St Johnson's True Blues were originally a concertina band. I kind of guessed that because the fact that they had the, don't know whether it's, boys are going mad here, we can see shadows, glockenspiel or xylophone at the end or at the back of the band there, and it brought a nice clean note through the ranks of the band. Now, what we've been trying to do, or what we've been doing every week, is going back to find Neil Glass, as you'll all be aware, has his Band Fan TV. And one of the things that he always does in that is in the 5 questions, which is a great way to find out about various members from different bands. So tonight's bands are, I believe it's from Ballantyre. This was the 3rd time that he's done it. Way back a couple of years ago. While we're talking about Ballantyre, just want to give a big shout out to William Callaghan's mum and dad, because they are both down with COVID, so they're sheltering or hibernating, or what does he call it? Isolating. That's the word. Isolating. So this is Neil Glass's 5 questions from Ballantyre.
At the time. Okay. Hi, this is Band Fan TV. Thank you very much for carrying out our 5-question interview. And Edward, what age did you join the first band?
I was 16 when I joined this current band, Ballantyre.
16? And why did you join the band?
Just joined the band, just was interested in the band culture, orange culture, and just wanted to be part of it.
Does it? Do you have a favourite tune? You just like them all? Just getting out and marching with your favourite tune?
I like to play Thankfulness, but just one of the more traditional hymns now. I've done it the last few years there.
Hymns are nice. I like watching the hymns too. And what about a favourite parade? Have you a favourite parade you like working in the year?
I enjoy the 12th of July.
12th of July. The crowds and
The crowds are there, and there's a good big turnout of people. Usually the whole parade route is covered with people,
yes.
It gives you a bit of a lift.
Bit of a lap. And it's the tunes and the music, the colour, it all comes out in the 12th of July, so it does.
Yeah.
Well, final question. Ballantyre, this is your parade here tonight. You've always been a kind of small family band.
Yeah.
And what's the next year called for Ballantyre? You yourself, 57 years in the band.
Yeah.
What do you see happening in the next year for the band?
Well, we can probably get around 20 bands here tonight.
Yes.
And then we'll go to all their individual parades.
Yes.
And help them. Just the culture that we have here, it's good to be part of it.
It is. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for doing the 5-question interview. This is Band Fan TV. Thank you.
So that was a few of the gentlemen from Ballantyre there having the 5-question interview with Neil. And Ballantyre is just outside McCoskin. They have their parade in McCoskin, Carl, every year. Nice traditional style flute band. Not well, they're tinging in Blood and Thunder, but not heavy Blood and Thunder. I don't know what you would call it, light Blood and Thunder. Billy Gilmore's got late pass tonight. Good evening from Billy and Margaret Gilmore from Port Glasgow. Good evening to you all. We're running late, so we'll be running late this evening as well. We'll not finish at 10. We'll just get through all the tunes and see how we go after that. Now, I had accidentally played a little clip there instead of YCV, and it was, of course, the Garston True Blues. I believe the band are no longer on the road. They're no longer taking part in parade, which is such a pity because they seem such a good band. We've had a couple of clips on them before on the show. This one here, I chose this particular one because I really like the little fun aspect to it. So, you can have fun, put on a little bit of entertainment for the crowds, but still produce really, really good music. So this is Garston True Blues, the 12th of July, way back in 1991. I'll let you tell me how many of the years that is so that I don't get it wrong. But this is a super clip from them, and I hope you enjoy it. Now, if my maths is right, 1991 was actually 42 years ago, 41 years ago. 1991, 2001, 2011, 2021, 31 years ago. Can't count. Thank you, Cheryl. You made me count. Again, the super band there. Really have enjoyed watching clips of them over the various weeks of the virtual band parade. The drum major is now in Heroes of the Somme. But they couldn't beat the Garston, known in Liverpool at the time as the Garston Gurkhas. Good nickname, but 31. Thank you, Denise. Well said. I failed every one of my maths exams except for the O-level, but we'll get moving on. Now, next up, another one of the flute bands, again from Liverpool. This is Heroes of the Somme. They are playing at the Brannel Parade. Brannel? This is the one I always pronounce wrong, isn't it? Brannel? No, I got an education on how you say this correctly, and I've forgotten it. Brannel, that's it. Brannel, I think that's it. Where is Eddie Tornay to keep me right? He must be in the lighthouse today. I haven't had any smart comments as yet. So this is Heroes of the Somme playing for you this evening. Great clip for them there. Heroes of the Somme. Tommy says that his son plays the flute with them. And Annabelle is telling us that Eddie is at Windsor Park. Big day for Coleraine on Sunday. Don't know how we're going to go. We are, of course, playing Chickenville in a cup final at Windsor Park. Pray for us. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Now, where have I got to next? Now, a pipe band from Liverpool, which is good to see. Second pipe band of the night. My goodness. Where's the balloons? Joy, we might have confused them. Because we were late on. And China's not very technical. So he probably didn't realise that we were having issues and didn't realise to join again later. But just to make everybody aware, so next weekend, hi Helen, next weekend we are going to have Neil and Elaine back. Well, definitely Neil. Elaine, hopefully she's going to be with us. She's baking a cake, but she hopes to be there. And then the following week, the 25th, is, I had intended it to be the last week, but then there is a parade in Ballymoney, anti-protest parade in Ballymoney, which I felt bad being here doing this when there was a protest parade. So what I'm going to do now is go as live as I can up in Ballymoney for you all for the protest. At the very least, I'll get the speeches and that there. I think my band is out, but we'll definitely get something sorted for you that night live. And then what we did was we pushed them back, and believe it or not, I couldn't have done it any better if I tried. 1st of April, April Fool's Day, and we have the Muskehounds in the live lounge. Fools on Fool's Day. You couldn't have done it better if you'd have tried. Now, yes, this is Everton and District Pipe Band. Remember, if you have anyone with birthdays, to get them on, put them on the comments. We'll be doing the birthdays later on. I've got a few on my list here, so you just can't see it with the reflection. This is Valerie, how's the app going? Diane, I can give you an update. It has gone through the Android store, and it's gone through the Apple Store approvals at the moment. Then the next thing is to get all the dates, etc. put in, and then hopefully we'll be ready to go. I'm hoping for it by the end of March, so that's my sort of like target, but it's kind of out of my hands more than anything else. Should we be afraid? Was waiting on my doorbell ringing. Oh, now you're talking, Joy. They could maybe land up in Kilkeel, you know. But we'll get to Everton and District Pipe Band. This is them playing at a fundraiser. Sorry, I'm not sure what year this is, but I think from memory it looks to be quite an old clip. So this is let's see how this goes. Cheryl, you have totally stunned me, because you said you downloaded the app there a while ago, and I was thinking, how? Right, so I actually went onto the Play Store while that tune was playing. And look, there is a Ulster Bands. Sorry, I can't get it on the camera. There is an Ulster Bands Form app. It doesn't do anything because there's obviously no details in it or anything like that there. But it's there, available to download. I'm just noticing I don't like the shape of the wee icon. Let me see if we can get that there. Oh no, hold on. Yes, I want to quit. So the wee icon is there. You can't really see it. Ah, you knew that before I did. Cheryl. Well done. Thanks for telling me. And of course, I'm sure all of you have seen Lisa's list on her Facebook page, which she maintains for the parade list. And Lisa is collaborating with me on getting the calendar all done. So many thanks to her. And it's not that I didn't believe you, Cheryl. I hadn't seen it myself. That's literally the first time I've seen it. I'm not 100% happy. There's a few things that I want changed with it already. The guy, God love the guy, I feel sorry for him. He's got his work cut working for me. So here we go. Eldest son, Edric Jacket Fellows. I'll get that one written down. Now, somebody said I was getting, Lindy I think it was, said I was getting a soft touch for the... No, can I just clarify that not one of those clips was selected by me. They were all selected by Lisa. So maybe Lisa is getting... Lisa or Chris. I'm not sure which one it was. So I did try and hunt for a few bands outside of Liverpool. I found a couple. One of them I'm not 100% certain is our type of... our band, as in doing loyal order parades. But I wanted to include them because I do know that there are a lot of people over here who've gone back and forth and who know them and all that kind of stuff. This is the Yorkshire Corps of Drums playing at the Pickering War Weekend, and the reason that I chose this selection is because they're playing a tune called Dolly Gray, which I know quite a few of our flute bands play, and have a laugh at the music stands. that is what you call make and do, just getting people to hold the music up for you. So that was the Yorkshire Corps of Drums playing very well there. Hello, you balloon. Have we got a balloon in? No. Haven't seen one. Let me see. You must have seen the name coming up then, Joy. Yeah, so the app, somebody who has an iPhone, could you go on to the iPhone store and see if you're able to download it there? There is no information on it there. It is literally there just to download. I've only discovered that it is there just to download this evening. Yeah, I'm gobsmacked. Also a bit pissed off. Why did the guy not tell me himself that it was... Well, he did tell me that it, had been uploaded, but he didn't tell me that it was available for download. But there's nothing on it. Absolutely nothing on it as yet. I'm all excited now. David Mulligan says, my Lords Carrickfergus Temperance are holding a parade in Liverpool on Saturday the 23rd of April along with our band Carrickfergus Defenders. St George's Day Parade organised by our Lodge members in Liverpool. The Liverpool Four. All brethren are welcome to parade in colours. Look up Carrickfergus Temperance LOL 1537 Facebook page and PM there for more details. Very good. China, you're the one that hasn't confirmed. April Fool's Day, are you available to come to the live lounge? I've got the other two confirming. You're the only one I'm waiting for. So Anne-Louise Laughlin says it's not showing up in the Apple Store. So apparently you have to go through the whole app approval process and then you can start putting information onto it, is what I'm told. I didn't know you could actually download it as yet. I'm all excited. I am so excited. I've already noticed a few things to be changed, but it's there. It's there. That's what it's going to look like. Oh, so excited. I really can't wait. So it's going to have the first thing there is going to be the calendar, and in collaboration, of course, with loyal Ulster Scottish bands, aka Lisa and Chris. Now, one of the other non-Liverpool bands that I could find was Leeds Crown Defenders, and once again, this is a clip of them from Belfast. From 2015, this is them walking up to Camp Twaddell. Or is it Twaddle? Not sure. But this is them anyway. Leeds Crown Defenders. So that was Leeds Crown Defenders. Now, who was it earlier on was looking for it? Wasn't Edward Fellows? Tommy Lloyd was waiting especially for Star of Toxteth. So Lisa has picked this little clip for you. Hopefully you enjoy it. Tommy, where am I at? Number 17. I couldn't find my own number there. So there we go, Star of Toxteth. Somebody was saying it was an unusual sound. Scott calls them chin nippers. I like that, Scott. Up my chin nippers. Very good. Mo says very unusual sound. Now, it's an instrument I don't know much about, I have to be totally honest, but I'm guessing that it's possibly a single reed. So it would be like, you know, on the accordions that we're more familiar with, you know, going on to one of your single reed, your single eights, to get that kind of sound. So it's just a single reed. From what I've discovered today through watching lots of videos, it is a diatonic system. So same note, but you get a different, same button, but you get a different note pushing out and pulling in. So it's kind of like a cut down version of a diatonic two-row. So it's I have to say that the last time, I think it was Star of Toxteth, were over in Belfast just after COVID. One of the guys very kindly invited me up to get trying one of the concertinas. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but it's definitely an instrument that I'm going to have to get playing around with. Now, another flute band, again, this time in Carrickfergus at the Ulster Grenadiers Parade. This is Pride of the North, Liverpool. So John says he tried to learn to play one after he came off the drum, but he found it too hard. Carl Sullivan, maybe it was you. Was it you, Carl, who got in touch? I have to admit now, I would loved to have got up. He says we play with two types of concertina: a duet that's like a piano accordion, and a 30 key that's like a button box. There you go. Didn't even know. Star of Toxteth are back over this year for the Brian Robinson Parade, and the invite still stands for you to have a go. Oh, thank you. I would love to. I'm just something I've never tried before. I always like trying something new. Eddie says he remembers Star of Toxteth in the boats years ago playing en route from Stranraer to Belfast. I bet you that was fun in the boat. I'm very appropriate too, because I suppose the concertinas, you immediately think of sailors and Captain Pugwash and all that kind of stuff as well. Now, let's have another little bit of brass. We've only had the one brass this evening, so we definitely have to have another one. This is an absolutely super march. I've played it many, many, many years ago in an accordion band. I don't know that anybody plays it now. I haven't heard anybody playing it for quite a while, actually, now that I think about it. This is one of the military bands from England, of course. It is the band of the Grenadier Guards, and they are playing Sousa's Liberty Bell. If I can find the clip. Yes. That was, no, hold on. My clips are all up the left. Oh, goodness. So as you can tell, we've got a couple other bands to come. This one will hopefully be, let me see, 1921. Yeah, this one will hopefully be, let me see what this is. Because there's them all pre-programmed in, but they're not playing ball this evening. Definitely must have been something in that upload. Let's try this one. Tommy says he could listen to them all night. You and me both, Tommy. You and me both. And Joy and my mind has gone completely blank. Jasmine were away over listening to Her Majesty's Band of the Royal Marines last Saturday night at the Mount Battlefield. Oh, I bet you that was brilliant. I bet you that was really, really good. Denise says that she believes the piccolo player is actually from Ulster. Is that young Higginson? Is that who it is? Rebecca says, it looks like Victoria Station. It does. Would I not love to have been travelling in London and coming across that someday? That would have been amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, David Milligan says it's hard to beat the Guards regimental bands. They're amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Now, next up is another one of the Liverpool bands. So we'll do the birthdays after this. So I've got 7 or 8 birthdays here, but if you have any more, get them in during the next tune, and then we'll do the birthdays after that. Now they've got 2 out of the 3 Muska Hounds to at least see themselves. So this is the Blues and Royals Liverpool, once again over in Belfast, playing at Upper Falls Protestant Boys Parade in 2016. Let's see if I can get the clip right this time. Very, very good from the Blues and Royals there. Mary Norton asks for any chance of the RIR bands march. I'm trying to do all the English bands the night. So hopefully we can get that on another week. Someone's asking about Eddie Torney. Eddie's band practice is on a Friday night, so he usually joins Lee anyway, but he's also in love, as China says, so he is the girlfriend out at the Lighthouse. And then of course there was the Linfield match tonight, so between all of those things, Eddie has more to do on a Friday night than join with us, but he has promised that he will be here on the Fulls the Fulls for the 1st of April, the April Fool's Day. I couldn't have picked a better date. So, birthdays. I'd said I was going to do the birthdays after this. So thank you all for letting me know about them. Stevie Charles says he is nearly 50 on Wednesday. Stevie, we can see your profile photograph. Look, it's just there on the screen. Look, just about to disappear off the screen. There's no way you're nearly 50. As in you maybe are 50 and over, so you're nearly 50, as in you're past it. Well, you should be happy because that's been a couple of pipe bands on tonight, so that'll keep you happy. Jacob Fellows is 6 on Sunday, and he is the eldest grandson of Edward Fallows, so congratulations there to you, and hope you have a wonderful day on Sunday. Hopefully, Granda, you're going to be spoiling him. Cole, your 7th birthday, you're celebrating that, and that's big happy birthday from Granda Harry MacArthur, and I'm sure all the rest of the MacArthur family will be treating you. Harry, I hope you have something in the cafe for Cole on his birthday. Dean McHugh, happy birthday to you for mum and dad, and they are Ray and Karina McHugh. Didn't say what day, hopefully, well, today, hopefully, I don't know, but happy birthday whenever that may be. Jason Weir will be 20 tomorrow, and that comes from Auntie Carl and all your country cousins. So happy birthday to you. And then finally, Jim Murcroft, his birthday is on Sunday, and they head off to London tomorrow morning, and that comes with lots of love from wife Sheila. Apologies, Edward, great grandson Jacob. Apologies. Yes, so Jim's birthday comes from birthday wishes come from wife Sheila and from all of us as well. So to all of you, what's on the 1st of April? Scott wants to know. It's the Fools for April Fool's Day. The Muskehounds are in the live lounge. They're going to be here. But I'd be a bit more, better prepared this time. So happy birthday to you all who are celebrating your birthday. Even if you're too shy and you don't want to let us know, happy birthday. And this is your serenade from the Muskehounds, without which a birthday is not complete.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday from the forum. Happy birthday to you.
What are all you guys going to do that are having your birthday through the summer months without the serenade? We'll just have to have one when we come back again, September, October, whenever that may be, and have a special mass birthday celebration for all of you guys. Just reading there, Scott Clark says he's 40 on the 1st of April. That makes sense that you were born on Fool's Day. Absolutely makes sense. And I'm starting to get concerned. Joy was asking, Annabelle was asking, was Eddie bringing his bird on the 1st of April? I don't know. But now Annabelle Kinnear and Joy Cullen are coming with them. I don't know that my wee office is big enough. There was just about room for the 3 Muskehounds the last time, so I don't know how many more we can fit. We'll get chairs out in the garden, so we will be grand. Reggie Collinsburg's birthday's the end of May. See, I don't know what we'll do during parade season to do the birthdays. Now, one of the gentlemen whose birthday his wife happened to contact me during the week and said that with it is his birthday, and because they're going to London tomorrow, could I possibly play the band of the Irish Guards coming down the mall, playing the sash. And of course I can do that. So Jim Murcroft, this is for you from Sheila. So that was the Irish Guards. Obviously, the tripping of the colour, moving towards along Pall Mall there, and starting off with the Binster Boys and then into the Sash. Couldn't ask for better. Now, one of my favourite bands from Liverpool is the Imperial Corps of Drums, and this is a clip of them. I think this is actually my clip. Did I take this, Lisa? Is that what that is? I kind of recognise it. So if that is the case, this is them performing in Lurgan. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. We'll be back. Just reading Annabelle Kinnear. That is absolutely the comment of the entire VBP. So they're talking about how whenever the Muskehounds come down to the live lounge on the 1st of April, that Annabelle and Joy are going to come with them, and they're saying that they don't take up much room and all this kind of stuff. China says that no wee dolls. And Diane says that they would be lost without the wee dolls, and she's going to come over the mountain and meet up with you. And Annabelle said, John Keenan, you can sit in my knee, wee lad. I could just hear that bit said. That's absolutely brilliant. Oh my goodness. Well, tell me this. If we've got 2 of the 3 Muskehounds on, if we decided to have a wee get together somewhere, would, you know the way you're always gurning about having your bands played, would your 2 bands come along and play at it? Huh? If we decided to do that there for a get together? It just came into my head there. You know the way you're always looking to get playing. Now, Corby Loyalists is one of the bands that everybody was referring to earlier on, because we played Corby Purple Star, and this is Corby Loyalist. This is them playing at the Lord Carson Parade in London 2021. Stephen says I would probably tell the band's the wrong place. No, no, no. And that's one occasion that I would absolutely let you play. We get together barbecue at my house, Sheila. As long as somebody else does the cooking. I have a front garden there. Work away. Any band looking for an engagement east of Scotland on 25th of June, says Yvonne. That is, I believe, for the East of Scotland 12th parade, if I'm right, Yvonne, is that correct? If anyone is interested or available or free, by all means contact Yvonne through the forum. No out of date biscuits on the 1st of April. There wasn't out of date biscuits. There wasn't out of date biscuits. Ronnie says he'll bring the Sons of Ulster Port Rush. Diane's suggesting we could all meet up in the football club. My goodness. What are you all like? What are you all like? Now, coming up to the last two tunes of this evening. So the next one is another little bit of military band music. This is, we had the pipe band from the RAF earlier on. So this is the... I'm hoping, I haven't looked at this clip, so I'm hoping it is. This is, I hope, the brass silver version. I look after your mother, girl. Do I have to bring her in too, China? Is that what you're saying? She could make the tea. So this is the band of the Royal Air Force playing one of my favourite marches, Colonel Bogey. If I can find the clip. Wrong clip.
Stephen Bailey said the mace is the same height as China. So China's replied, that's lovely. Now, coming to the last clip of the night. So what I did, because I've never seen a Liverpool 12th parade, and I'm sure quite a lot of you haven't either. So what I did was I got a clip of the Liverpool 12th parade, and there's a whole rake of bands, so it's just in the way. It's not a brilliant video, it's a wee bit flaky. It's not the usual standard that we are accustomed to from the like of Lisa and Relentless and Neil and all the other guys that do that week in, week out. I think it's just somebody standing at the side of the road, but it's not a bad clip. Not a bad clip. Quite a few bands in this one. So this is including the Royal Arch Concertina Band, Johnson's True Blues, Star of Toxteth, Paisley Protestant Boys, either that or it's Parsley Protestant Boys. I couldn't really read the name in the big drum, but I think it's Paisley Protestant Boys. Pride of Norris Green, Duke of Lancaster Concertina, the Blues and Royals, Everton District Pipe Band, Cantrell's Glory, Pride of Aintree, and another concertina band that I couldn't really read the name on the bass drum. So this is our last clip for this evening. Thank you all for joining us. We're going to finish off with this one. It's about 8 minutes long, so that seems to be about the length of the parade in Liverpool on the 12th day. So good crowds on the street, I have to say. Good to see. We will be back again next week, hopefully with no technical issues, with hopefully Neil and maybe Elaine if she's finished baking in time, or she can come out covered in flour, whatever she wants. I'm not caring. But we hope to see them both on the show. And Colonel Sanderson's, I wonder is that it? That could be right, because I thought the first word was Colonel. So yeah, thank you, Charles. That's good to know. So this is the 12th. Good crowds about. Good crowds walking. Good crowds in the orange and everything, and it lets us see how the other half live across the water on their 12th days. So we will see you next week. We'll finish off here with this clip from the Liverpool 12th, and in the meantime, keep the flutes to the myth, boys, because we're coming to the tune.
Hey!
It was when England's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery stood elate, that up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their heart and zeal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay. Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a fou de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you get charge into your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full there's nothing can surpass. There's naught expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.